welcome back. Thanks for joining me. My shades are gonna stay on. I'm covered in dirt and I thought, you know, it'd be, for right now, for my first introduction, we're just gonna keep them on. So I thought it was never too late to jump on and just share my journey. Maybe somebody else is in the same boat or just starting their journey and you live in the same garden zone. I'm zone 5B, and we can learn from one another and share our wins and our fails, because there's a lot of fails too. We all have them. And I started birch salt as it's my hobby, and what it stands for is really inspiration from land and sea, birch trees and the sea salt, because I live right on the coast, and I'm inspired by what's around me. I grew up pretty much living outside. I would spend all of my time outside. We lived on a few acres growing up in an old farmhouse, and I just loved it so much. And as soon as I had the chance to be outside gardening, I just jumped at it, it started when I moved into this house with my husband. Before that, I had lived in a lot of apartments and there was no spot to do any gardening, not even container gardening for a lot of them. I hope you enjoy the potato planting content. Really, it's just an experimentation. I had some leftover potatoes that I had harvested a little early last year. Kind of forgot about them, but not really. Left them in the garage and just decided, hey, I'm gonna see what happens. One of the really cool things about gardening is that you do 10% of the work and then Mother Nature does the other 90. And so yeah, so I hope you stick around. I'm really excited. I think I'll do a garden tour part 2. I had a first one. That was my first video actually. But I'll do a part 2 and show you. There's not really a whole lot. There's some to show out in the back, but really that's going to be more of the future projects and goals. I've done a lot of work on the side and in the front of the house. A lot more. I have a lot more noodling in my head in terms of what I want to do. If you are container gardening, I think that that's an awesome option. I actually have a few spots where I'm working on doing a container garden. If you want an instant garden, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money. And here at Birch Salt, we're on a budget. To put it simply, we're on a budget, and I love scouring clearance racks, especially in the fall here in Maine. I think probably in New England in general, because that's when we go into hibernation, myself included. So, thanks for jumping on with me. Here, let me close that out. Thanks for jumping on with me. I hope to share more projects, do a few garden tours, maybe a few ASMR videos, because I find those super relaxing, and sometimes it's nice just to have a video playing while you're working, or you have a cup of coffee and you're just looking to start your day or end it, and you want something to relax to. So I hope you enjoy your day, and I look forward to hearing from you. Comment any questions below, maybe what you're working on. Like the video, because we have to help out the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe, because you want to be a part of the Birch Salt fam. So I'm assuming that you love gardening if you're here too. So thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So I only planted 4 potatoes. I'm gonna see what I can do with this space for right now. But you'll see my mounded potatoes. I amended the soil with some of my compost, some plant tone just to help add a little bit more nutrients to the soil. And now I'm making rows roughly 12 inches apart for my zinnias. And I'll just sprinkle those in and then water everything in. And I'll try and tackle the rest. And Abby is watching over the project.